That's my problem. You're in the LA market. They don't care about that stuff.
Hey.
They want championships in basketball. They're known for basketball. Sports Talk World, what's going on? It's Terrence McCoy here. Look who's back in the lab with me.
Back again.
Let's talk some basketball, man. You know what we do. Lakers lost again to the Clippers.
Yeah, third in a row.
Even with LeBron James and Rajon Rondo putting up 20 plus, still couldn't get it done.
Nope.
Not even the best team in LA. So,
Hey.
so with that being said, can we finally put to rest the LeBron James and Michael Jordan debate?
Yes, it's over. Jordan's the GOAT, hands down.
LeBron James knew what he was going to. You knew what was at stake. You went from the East when it was mostly easy to the Wild Wild West where you find out it's not sweet over there. And with a team like this that knew they was in rebuilding mode, like what do you expect?
Honestly, I don't think LeBron expected much. I think he knew it was going to be tough, and he knows he's gotten older. He can't dominate like how he used to. I think he actually went to LA, for the Hollywood side of things. I don't think he really expects to win a championship there. He's filming Space Jam 2.
See, now that's my problem. You're in the LA market. They don't care about that stuff.
Hey.
They want championships in basketball. They're known for basketball. They don't care about all that Space Jam 2, whatever you're doing off the court. They want championships.
I understand.
Like, you mean to tell me you're the best player in the world? You are 16-13 against teams under 500.
Yep.
The Pelicans without AD. The Suns, Memphis,
Don't forget that Pacer game. They blew him out by 40.
Without their star player. There's no excuse for this man. I don't want to hear about no injury. I don't care about none of that. And the defense is just trash.
Did you see when Kuzma had to push him?
Had to push him so he can contest a shot.
Hey.
You see him on the court, waving his arms like, oh my goodness.
He looking for somebody else to blame. That's all it is.
I think that's what angers me about LeBron James this year.
He's just looking for somebody else to blame. That's all.
I didn't have him in the finals or the Western Conference Finals, but I at least had him in the playoffs.
You know what I think it is? He don't really want that AFC because you know who he has to play.
Yeah.
He has to play Golden State. So it's like, all right, do I really want to go to the playoffs and get swept? Or do I just want to end this season and, go do what I got to do, make my investments? He just A&R the 2 Chainz album. So he out here, you know what I mean? He worried about his off the field career. I mean, off the court career, my bad.
I'm telling you, that's not going to work with LA. And I get all that. Go to the playoffs, AFC, you're going to get swept.
Yes.
But you know how bad it is that you've been criticized for playing in a weak conference. You finally make that jump to the West. You don't even make the playoffs?
Hey, that's the Wild Wild West right there, man.
That's going to be very, very bad. You have 3 more years to get a ring. I don't want to hear nothing about LeBron James this year until the summertime.
Well,
and he better get somebody.
The summertime, he putting that GM hat on. He tried to trade everybody.
Right.
But they wouldn't let him.
And I think that's why, because I had this conversation with somebody, because he, in the media, he's talking about, if you're known for being distracted, this ain't the market for you. But I'm like, bro, you caused a distraction.
You are the distraction.
You're a coach killer, one, and you're also a GM next to Magic. Because, LeBron, Magic will ask, hey, LeBron, you good with this, you good with this. So it's like, dang, I got to make two people happy, Magic and LeBron.
And you already know, LeBron's going to get the coach he wants.
Yeah.
He's going to get the player. He's going to get the players around him that he wants. So everybody's gone next year. He's getting all shooters. He's getting AD. Might get one other star. I'm thinking Clay, but I don't know about Clay yet. I don't know just yet.
You know what's funny? I read something to say if the Lakers if they would beat the Clippers and had a high hope making the playoffs, they just going to try to get Carmelo. I mean, that's out the window now, but
Melo ain't it.
I was just thinking, y'all really that desperate? You need a sharp shooter. And Melo is far from a sharp shooter.
Yeah, Melo ain't it.
But, like you said, you got Clay out there, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi, Kemba is out there next.
Hey, honestly, I think Kawhi might stay in Toronto.
I don't blame him. I'll stay in Toronto too.
I don't think Kawhi's gonna leave. He got a pretty good team there, and you in the East, so you automatically gonna be top 3. As long as he's at his prime, he's gonna be always in that championship talk. So he's gonna stay in Toronto. I don't have him leaving.
Free agency is gonna be stacked in the summertime. Yes. So, like I said, LeBron's going to put on his hat because if he don't get somebody this summer,
yep,
it's a wrap.
Lonzo's gone. Lonzo didn't quit. He gave up on the season.
And speaking of quitting, I keep hearing this. Should LeBron James sit?
No, that's a bad look to sit. Cause, well, I guess it ain't no worse than you calling out your teammates after every game, blaming them. That's pretty much saying, all right, I give up, I quit, then go ahead and have the season. But he shouldn't sit. It's 18 games left. Just go ahead, finish them out. You're not gonna make the playoffs. Even if you do make the playoffs, you're not going away against Golden State. So just go ahead, finish it out, then do what you gotta do, trade everybody.
GMs were scared to ask Kobe to sit. Yeah. Even though they weren't going nowhere.
You ain't gonna disrespect Kobe like that.
But it's funny how you can do that to LeBron. Like, hey, do you want to sit?
LeBron doesn't have that killer mentality. That's all it is. Exactly. And that's all he need. Like, if LeBron really had that championship mentality, like, he would definitely be the greatest of all time. Yeah. Because you couldn't stop him.
Exactly.
He's 250, 6'8", 6'9".
Right.
You can't really stop that if he wanted to just drive every play. So I don't get it.
Well, he says he's not sitting unless he's hurt, but we know how LeBron, he takes days off whenever he wants to. So
he gonna be hurt soon.
If he sits, I don't want to hear nothing else. That's a bad look. Like, kill it. There's no excuse this year. I don't want to hear nothing about a LeBron James this year.
Yeah, it's done.
Their chances to make the playoffs now are 1%. So season's over with. But they're not the only team with problems.
Yes.
Let's jump to the East. Boston Celtics.
Yeah, they falling apart. Man, they falling apart.
Do you still think LA has it worse than Boston?
Yeah, definitely LA, because Boston's still in the playoff picture. Even with all the turmoil, even with all the Kyrie situation that's going on, they're still in the playoffs. So they can still pull it together and go on a nice little run. I don't have them leaving the playoffs early. I got them going second round, maybe even to the Eastern Conference Finals. But I don't like the Lakers. Definitely have it worse.
Trust me, Lakers definitely have it very bad. But Boston, I think they have it worse. You mean to tell me you do better without your leader? Like, they was getting smacked around by Houston. Smacked. I mean, no type of effort. But as soon as Kyrie sat, they almost came back and won.
Yep.
So you mean to tell me you don't need just our player to make a run?
I think with Boston, they've shown this last year. They don't need a star player because they have that Spurs mentality. They're trying to play as a team. Team basketball wins. But with Kyrie, it's more ISO. It's more solo. Like, all right, I'm going to get mine, then everybody else, you wait and get yours.
But see, with Kyrie, with him on the court, it's a whole new game plan than without him. So it's so confusing if you're Boston, like, do we follow this game plan or this game plan? I mean, obviously, with the other game plan, they're winning. But you got a Kyrie that's not happy, and that's will be your leader on the court. Right. If it doesn't work with him, it's like, how are you going to get on the court to make a playoff run with him on the court? So that's pretty much where I'm going to. And also, I believe they brought Gordon Hayward back too quickly.
Yeah.
If you look at these numbers, since February 13th, yeah, 18 points. Against the Bulls, 5 points. Against the Raptors, 9 points. Against the Blazers, 3. The Wizards 3, and the Rockets only 6.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Gordon Hayward to me is overrated.
Ooh.
I mean, what has he really done? I mean, he shined in Utah. Like Utah didn't really have no star player.
I mean, he's an all-star player. I'll throw
an
all-star player.
Every team gets an all-star player. Like,
I'll throw a Gordon Hayward can be an all-star. A healthy one.
I don't know. He was in Utah. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
He had nobody else to share the rock with, so somebody had to take over.
I think a healthy Gordon Hayward would have been dangerous with Boston this year, but it's just too much turmoil in Boston. I mean, you got just your leader, your star player, walking, not even in uniform yet, still in his suit, walking, talking about, I'm not gonna miss this. I can't see the words on here, but he's saying, I'm not gonna miss this. You know what? When I leave here, so I'm like, dude, like, you're so worried about the media and all that. You're not even focusing on your game.
Yep.
Talking about the media is the reason for my distractions. I'm like, wow, this comes with the game.
But my thing is, as far as the media, you can shut them out. I mean, now I get it. You have in your contracts that you have to do press conferences after games and before games and stuff like that. But as far as like social media, like Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that, you can block all that out. You choose to look at that stuff. Like, and even with the media after games in the locker rooms, you don't have to answer the questions. You could be like, all right, next question, move on.
Right.
I don't want to talk about this. Yeah, like you just have to say a couple of words. You don't have to go into full detail. Like, just brush it off. It's just him and KD are probably like the most sensitive athletes in the league. Like, you can't let that stuff distract you.
Right. But it's definitely been distracting him, and it's showing on the court. And I guess this will also make me mad with Kyrie. NBA Finals with him and LeBron. I say he should have won the Finals MVP of that clutch shot. Something went on in that locker room that's more than what he said that happened. Won his own team. Boom, you got it.
Yep.
Pretty much your first year fully healthy playing, and you're complaining. Like, you wanted this. Now it's like, I don't want it no more.
You got, like, to be honest, Kyrie talking about he wanted his own team. He had his own team before LeBron got there. They wasn't making the playoffs with Kyrie. LeBron get there, you in the finals every year. You win a championship. All right. Now you want your own. You want to stand on your own again. You get Boston. You got a great coach. You got a great GM. They put pieces around you to win.
Right. And he has weapons. He's not by himself.
At some point, you gotta blame yourself. You can't blame everybody else.
It sounds like him and LeBron meant for each other because they both doing the same thing. But LeBron finds out it's not sweet in the West, and Kyrie finds out it's not sweet having his own team.
It ain't.
All right, but like we said, the crown has fallen from LeBron's head.
Yes.
That means it's anybody's game. Who is snatching that?
I'm gonna go with Baby Dirt. Luka. Sack now. Couple more years. I really.
I'll give him a few more years.
But I'm gonna say KD. The reason why it's always been KD versus LeBron. LeBron has always been number one, just off the pure fact that he's in the finals every year. You can't stop him. But now we know it's only because he was in the East.
Right.
You got to the West. KD's been in the West his whole career. And he's been in the finals. He's been to the playoffs. And also, for the last 2 seasons, he's played LeBron head-to-head in the finals. And hit 2 clutch shots back-to-back over him.
Right.
In 2 separate finals. And he's also won Finals MVP twice. Right. So, you gotta give it to KD, man.
I'm going to say it's KD time also. I mean, I get we all are still angry about him going to Golden State. And I think that did kind of blind a lot of people, me included.
I ain't gonna lie, because OKC, that's my team. But when you really look at it, like, logically, you play to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not ready to play to now. Granted, like, if you offer me a, $100 million contract, I don't really care about those, but I'm really trying to win championships. Like, if sports is my thing, basketball is my number one passion, I'm playing to win. Like, I don't care where I go. I want the most stacked team.
Right.
Because I want to win every year. Like, I'm not trying to go out there and come up short. Nah, I want to dominate.
So you think they don't test your competitiveness?
No. And then, like, my thing is, I can see if he went to if he went to Golden State and he just was riding Clay and Steph to the title. No, they actually got on his back. He carried them to that championship twice.
Right.
So it's like, can you really blame the guy?
Honestly, I don't. Well, you can't blame them. They don't. What was that record that year before they left? When
they broke the record.
Yeah.
I think it was. I know they won 70 games. I don't know the exact record, but they definitely won 70 games.
So yeah, you can't.
I think it was 73.
Yeah, I think so. But if you're Kevin Durant, arguably the second best player in the world, I'm not gonna say arguably. I'm gonna say he's up there. Probably now best player in the world. Now that LeBron James is gone. I would say he did ride K and Clay. I want to say he did.
He did, man.
Because Steph Curry's a monster. The Splash Bros, a Draymond. So it's like they didn't need Kevin Durant. You probably say they need him then because.
But they called him though. Draymond was the one who called him. Like KD didn't call them.
But KD made that move. KD didn't have to do it though.
He didn't. But
he could win somewhere else and make his own team and win. But he decided to go to a team that's already loaded. Mm-hmm. So I think that did blind a lot of people, let's say me included, now how good KD is. And his whole attitude, demeanor definitely changed since he went to Golden State.
He became the bad guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. A horrible guy. I mean, the man got how many technical fouls? And he's not the whole, Mom, you the real MVP, Kevin Durant. That man flipped the switch.
He blaming everybody else too, though. He going off on the media too.
But KD is not making that affect him, though. I will say that's not affecting KD's game.
But it's like you can't stop that game. Like,
nah, he's
7 feet. You can
shoot
shoot over anybody.
And lanky, shoot anywhere from the court.
And he got handles.
Like,
you can't. Like, there's no way you can affect that game unless he hurt.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this: what about James Harden?
As far as like best player, no. Best scorer, I will say James Harden is the best scorer in the league right at this moment. And it's pretty much the Kobe factor. He takes all the shots. So, I mean, if I shoot 100 shots and 50 of them go in, I mean, my points per game looking pretty good. So,
I'm not going to say. Don't get me wrong. James Harden is phenomenal. I see what he's doing. I'm not blinded. But best scorer right now, I'm still sit with KD. Honestly,
KD.
I'm still sit with KD. I might argue Steph. Only because the reason why. Hear me out. Mm-hmm. James Harden is a beast. He's averaging 36.6 points a game, shooting 44% from the court. But the reason why I say he went on that tear is because CP3 was hurt. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, majority of his starters hurt.
CP3, Capella.
And KD is averaging 27 points a game. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, KD's taking less shots than James Harden to get those. James Harden is just shooting.
And I agree because KD is he has Steph and Clay. He has to also let them get theirs. Mm-hmm. And then you got Boogie, so you got to let Boogie get his.
Forget about Boogie.
Now Draymond kind of fell off.
Yeah, he's more so on defense.
Draymond might be gone next year.
I'm gonna say I've always said Klay Thompson will be the first to go.
It's looking like Draymond to me because I think they're gonna try to keep KD and they're gonna let somebody go.
Okay, but I'll tell you what the James Harden and
But as far like James Harden he has like all the tricks. So
yeah,
he got the handles, he got the shot. You really can like besides that one block on his step back, nobody can stop that step back. So It's like you are like he's definitely an offensive monster, but he's nowhere near like the best player in the world. Like he's just best scorer. Best scorer, that's it.
I get all that. It's just the shots that gets me. Like And he gets to the free throw line too, so that also ups his points because he gets those calls.
And he has probably the best Euro step in the game. Like
Dwayne Wade's still playing.
Hey, I mean, Dwayne, he can't.
But yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Used to, you know.
You're right though. But I think if James Harden would get those points, hitting less shots, I can see it. But you chucking up 30 shots and only like 17 going in, 15, while KD, he's only chucking up a good 17 shots, and man got his 20 points, if that, and he's still putting up big numbers. So that's why I see the difference between James Harden and Kevin Durant.
Yep.
Like I said, you can't stop KD, and James Harden, you don't know what night you're gonna get from him. So I say KD is also more consistent than James Harden.
That is true.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take KD any day.
But you can't sleep on Paul George either. When he's healthy, like Paul George can score.
Yeah,
he was on pace. Like it's him and it was him and Harden for the MVP, but
Paul George got hurt.
Yeah, Paul George hurt his shoulder, so
yeah,
Harden pretty much gonna run away with it again.
Over Giannis.
Yeah, they're gonna give it to him over Giannis.
I think
Giannis should get it though, but they're gonna give it to Harden, you know.
Also, I want to say if Giannis gets to the finals, now I don't see them winning. But if he gets to the finals and give Golden State a run, I went against my points. I said a couple weeks ago, OKC was gonna make the finals. But if Golden State does go to the finals, they play the Bucks. If Giannis gives Golden State a run, like 2 games tops, I think he got the crown.
He got the crown.
I'm giving him the crown.
If he does what Kawhi say, remember when the Heat played the Spurs and Kawhi shut LeBron down?
Yeah.
If Giannis can do that to KD,
yeah,
he'll be the best player in the world.
I agree.
Especially if he can pull out like a title. He'll definitely be the best player in the world.
A title. Give him. I don't say it this year. If not OKC, I still see OKC in the finals. If he gives Golden State a run, and Golden State splits up, because Giannis has the East on lock.
Yes. Well, I don't know about on lock, because you got Kawhi.
Yeah, you still got the Raptors. Kawhi. I'm sleeping on the Raptors. I'm still. I don't know why, but I'm sleeping on the Raptors.
Then you can't. I mean, Philly got talent.
Philly chokes.
Philly got talent though.
Philly got to beat Boston first.
That is true.
That's the only thing. Philly just can't beat Boston.
I think what Philly problem. What Philly problem is Ben. Like with Ben Simmons, he's pretty much one dimensional for real. Like
yeah, he can't shoot to save his life.
Can't shoot. If he can get a shot, it's a wrap. Philly. It's Philly, Bucks, and Toronto 1-3. Yeah, but Ben needs to get a shot first.
And we saw when Embiid's coming back, he hurt.
And Embiid's been hurt since he got drafted. And Jimmy, I don't know what Jimmy gonna show up either.
Right, exactly. So we'll see. It's almost time. We're getting close to the playoffs.
Almost time for the playoffs.
And we're gonna be here to talk about it.
Yep.
The Sports Talk World. Thank you for joining us. Terrence McCoy.
Isaiah.
Hope to see you back again soon.
Oh yeah, I will be.
We'll see you next time.
See you.